Like a lot of places in the world at the moment, it's absolutely freezing here in the UK. This morning we had a tempo run planned. We got up 5 AM, got some electrolytes into us, and had a nice morning coffee. What this does is allows me to wake up for one, and secondly, allows me to use the toilet before a big workout. So I got myself up, I got myself ready, I got my clothes on, and I started to prepare mentally for the task that was going to be at hand. We had 4 miles at a very, very quick pace. Lovely. Good morning, guys. What's going on? It's a cold morning here in sunny England. This morning we're getting out and we're going to continue with the marathon prep. We're just heading up to the track now. So for the people that are new here, my name's Kyle. I used to serve in the military, and at the moment I'm prepping for a marathon. We're going to go and try and go sub 3 hours, or as close to 3 hours as we possibly can. And unfortunately, this is what it takes. It's 6 AM. It's freezing cold, about -4. And we're just going to head up the track and see what happens. Hopefully, with a bit of luck, the track isn't frozen, it's not too slippy or anything like that, because it is a bit of a gravel track. So we're going to get up there, we're going to do a tempo workout, and we're going to get after it this morning. It's quite a short workout, so it shouldn't take too long. But let's see what we can do. Right, guys, so we've just got up the track. It's pitch black. So I'm going to do the best I can. I'm probably going to have to switch me to the iPhone for this one because the camera I'm using doesn't have an inbuilt light. So we're going to use that and we're going to get it done. I'm going to put the workout on the screen. We're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up, about 3/4 of a mile, get nice and warm hopefully, and then we're going to go into some efforts. The total workout's only about 4 miles, so it shouldn't be too bad. It should be over within about half an hour, but it's just getting the legs turning over at the speed that we need to turn them over this morning, which is probably going to be quite difficult. So yeah, let's get it going. I'm going to have to get this jacket off, but I really, really, really don't want to. And this is probably the last thing in the world that I want to be doing right now. But we're going to get it done. So let's go. Let's go. So as part of the warm-up, I'm just gonna run out onto the nearest road and get the little 3/4 of a mile warm-up in, just to change it up a little bit so I'm not always on the track. So we're just on the first segment now, which is half a mile at 7:30 pace, which is just progressing me into the quicker paces, but the track's a little bit icy, so this was probably a bad decision. I'm just gonna have to get on with it, but next time we're gonna have to use a treadmill if it's this bad. Whew. We're just coming towards the end of the second interval, which is 1 mile at 6:55 pace, and my heart rate's definitely elevated now. I'm having to work a bit, so we've got 2 more little steps, I believe, finishing off on 6:15 for half a mile. So we're just coming back in now, done a little cool down, 3/4 of a mile. Whew. That was a tough one, that. Very tough. Oh, shut that. Oh, that brings the workout to an end. That 6:15 pace on icy ground was pretty tough. And then we just boxed the session off with a little cool down, another 3/4 of a mile. But it's like what I said yesterday in one of my shorts that I made. Not every run has to be like this, where it's... Oh, the light's going off. Not every run has to be like this, where you're going a million miles an hour and you're pushing yourself. Like 80% of your runs should be nice and easy, steady. You should be under control, able to breathe. And then the other 20%, this is where you get faster, where you do intervals, tempo sessions like this, where it literally pushes you to the point where you think you can't do it, but what you've got to do is continue to push and get through it. Like when I was on them last couple of laps there, all I wanted to do was stop.
But that's what it's all about. You've got to train yourself to not stop, and you've got to keep pushing until your body forces you to stop, unfortunately. And that's what it's all about. Bit of willpower, bit of determination, and that's how you get quicker. Definitely doing stuff like that, because it practices your body to be more efficient with oxygen at them high speeds, at them threshold paces. So you sort of tampering with, it's pretty much like progressive overload. So anyone that trains in the gym and lifts weights and things like that, you're progressively trying to get stronger. What we're doing when we're running is we're progressively trying to get more efficient at using oxygen, improve our running gait so that we are more efficient running. And we do that by running quicker in short spells. Recover, run quicker, recover, run quicker. And you keep on doing that until your body gets used to running at a pace. And then you progress it again. You continue doing that. And all of a sudden what you'll see is a lot of progress. And this, for anyone that's joining the military out there, this is a perfect session for people that are going to go and do a bleep test, because you're progressively getting quicker as you go through the run, which is exactly what you do on the bleep test. So just a little bit of an insight there. My lens is fogging right up because it's a bit steamy in here. Now it's time to get back to the house. I'm going to go and take the dog out. And then I've got some little chores to do. I've got to take my daughter to my mum's house, and then I've got to go to work. So the grind doesn't stop, people. I wish I could do this full time because it's class, but I've got to pay the bills and that. Right, let's go and get some food, take the dog out. Where are we going? Nana B's house, yeah. And then where's Daddy going? To work, yeah, good girl. So guys, we started nice and early this morning, 5 o'clock. We got ourselves out of the door at 6 and done the interval training session. It wasn't easy at all, and it was the last thing that I wanted to do. But the more times you're doing, it's never easy at the time, but it does get easier over time. That's the way I like to think about it. And you just got to remember what you're training for. Whether you're training for a marathon, you're going into the military like most of our viewers, or you're training for some sort of other fitness event, it's never ever going to be easy. But we got the job done, finished work for the day now. I'm going to go and grab some food from Tesco. I'm going to cook up a bit of scran, and I'm going to do a little bit of recovery. My next sort of planned run on this marathon prep is going to be the weekend. Probably it's going to be Sunday, where I'm going to get out for a longer run. It's going to be 8 mile again. It's going to be progressively getting quicker, working on some of them marathon sort of paces that I'm going to be holding. So it should be a good run. So that'll probably be my next long form video. But like always, guys, if you have got any questions about anything, about my marathon prep, how to train for a running event, anything to do with the military, then drop them down below. I'll happily answer your questions. I'm trying to keep on top of them as much as I possibly can now in terms of answering your questions and doing things. I'm going to try a live video on Sunday, probably go for around midday sometime. I'll let people know. I might throw out a little post or something like that, so you can tune in, and that's your opportunity to ask me any questions that you want to ask me relating military, fitness, or anything really. I'm not really too fussed. You can ask me anything you want, and hopefully we can build up a little bit of a community and get going. The subscribers are building up now, and we're getting up there, but a lot of the videos aren't getting many views, so hopefully we can start working together. You can ask me whatever you want, and I can provide you with as much support, guidance, content, and all the things that you want and that can help you. So that's going to be me checking out for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video and have a lovely evening. I'll catch you in the next one.